What is going on, guys? Welcome back to ETS 2. We are continuing somewhere where we left off in the last one. So, I've had a look in between episodes of where we're going to go. We are going to go to, I think, down south in the UK. We're going to stick to the UK. I'm actually looking for places we haven't actually been to. We've got quite a few places where we haven't been to yet, like mostly up here in like the Highlands of Scotland. We've been to pretty much nearly everywhere in Ireland apart from like these places here. But I think next time we're in Ireland, maybe we might just drive from city to city to city or something. Just unlock the last of those. But we do have one down here, which is near Dover. We've never been to before, so it's a smallish trip. But that's what we're going to do today. How long until this expires? 7 hours. Yeah, we're going to be in there less time than that. So, right. Let's set the destination. Let's head on out, shall we? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's having a good week and everything so far. I'm actually recording this, actually, the day before it comes out. I'm actually recording this a little bit later on than I would normally. But, that's alright. To be honest with you, I had a very, very busy weekend to where, I had to do some stuff and, well, it had to be done. We still got the winter mod and everything in. Still chugging away in the winter mod, I think, but just for a little while longer. I've been thinking about changing it recently, but no. We're sticking with the winter mod for a little bit longer. I was thinking about like, oh, should we go to spring yet? And I'm like, not spring yet. We're still getting some really cold days here in the UK, or at least I am anyway, around where I live. Oops, sorry, I took that a little bit too wide. I think I was pulling a trailer still. But yeah, we've had a few. Well, this week's a bit of a cold week. It's I don't think we're going above like 5 degrees for like 5 degrees Celsius for like all week. So it's cool. Let's put it. It's not cold, but when I get up in the morning, it is definitely fairly cold. Anyway, what are we actually carrying here? Oh, propane. Okay. I was just wondering what we were actually carrying. It's propane. They're very nice. I like propane. To be honest with you, like, where is this? Over there. I've been seeing like a lot of people doing gas works a lot recently on the roads around, like around where I live and stuff like that. There's around where I work, there's like a lot of companies at the minute doing major gas works. Like there's a lot of issues with like burst gas mains and stuff, like natural gas mains. I know some countries actually don't really have them, like the States. You don't. Well, you still have natural gas. But not to most of your houses, I don't think. Mostly it's like propane, like where you've got to pay for it and then, you know, it's not plumbed directly into your house. Like it is over here in the UK. Might be the same for some other countries as well. First thing we need to do is get fuel though, as we head on out. Alright, let's go. Let's do it. We've got our big bottle of propane on the back. Get going. Actually, it's been a long time since I've actually done anything with like a bottle of propane. It's been a little while. Remember when I was younger, me and my dad used to we used to every now and again have a barbecue. We used to go out and grab some propane and stuff like that. Long time since we've done that. Yeah. But yeah, how is everybody? Hope everybody's having a good start of the February. Like honestly, like this month is like I'm blinking now and it's like already like the 11th nearly. Like I'm recording this on the 10th, and well, to be honest with you, the 10th is nearly practically over as the time of recording this, and I'm just like, where's this month gone to? Like honestly, it's like disappeared this month. So was last month as well. At the beginning of the year, like I said in previous episodes, if you guys missed them, I'm probably going to repeat myself here a little bit, but yeah, honestly, like January, February always flies over for me, and February has done just that. January's absolutely flown by. I don't know what happened to that. February is, well, fastly approaching middle of Feb. Not gonna lie. Like end of this week's like Valentine's Day and stuff like that. It's just, honestly. One thing I do want to do is, I do want to see what my mileage is. About 44 mile worth of range. We might be going into the services right here and actually filling up quickly. Do that. Not exactly sure on how you're supposed to pull into this, but that's the way I'm doing it. Probably not the best way of doing it, but hey ho. They're getting probably about like a good 600 quid off of us. Yep, they are indeed. Oh, let's get out of here. Oh, handbrake's on. Big payment, really. Go around the back here and see what I can do. I'm not sure if... I'm really not sure the way we should have... Imagine if like we were carrying diesel. Look how we're hook up to it in that case. But nope, we've got propane. Clearing that by half a mile. Right, okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Get back on with our journey. But yeah, I hope everybody's set for Valentine's Day. I am. An easy day for me. I'll maybe just go for that. Maybe it's Thursday in the next episode. Just before Valentine's Day. If you guys stick around, you'll learn a little bit, maybe. But yeah, we'll leave that until a little bit later on. But yeah, honestly, this month has absolutely disappeared on me. February's disappeared, January's disappeared, like... And time just like stopped going so fast for a change. I think he just pulled out there in front of me. He should have checked his mirrors. Anyway, we're just going to continue anyway. Right, yeah. That would have been... Actually, I shouldn't have actually had to pay anything there. If I go get that dashcam guy. I can't remember what his name is on TikTok. He does like breakdowns of like people who crash into them and stuff. He used to be like a claim handler, is what he calls himself. For like a big insurance firm, like many years ago. And or a few years ago, I should say. And yeah, he used to handle all the stuff like that. So that's me putting on cruise control, not looking. Yeah, I'll send that off to him. Probably not. Oh, precious goods. Everything else is good. But yeah, yet again, I don't have any notes really to talk from. I haven't had the time to write up a few notes over the last few episodes of like where talking points and stuff like that, and make sure I don't go over bits and pieces what I've already talked about and stuff like that. Also, I don't think I rambled a lot in the last episode. I think some of you guys didn't actually like that. I'm not sure though. A few of you guys just went, yeah, just talk about anything. Like, just, you know, chill, talk, do whatever you want. Like, just don't mind. But, no, I think some of you did mind. I did have a topic to talk about, which was my Florida trip. But, yeah, I did talk for, like, probably about, like, 30 minutes solid. Like, I looked back at the recording and then saw how much I spoke throughout. And I was just like, yeah, I probably spoke there a little bit too much. Like usually I go quiet for a little bit just while I chill and get used to some stuff. My beard's very itchy. Don't know why it's very itchy, but I do know it is itchy. Don't know what's going on here. I think somebody tried to merge into the left lane and then I think he tried to merge from middle lane to left lane, and then somebody was trying to merge from the on-ramp into lane 1. It just caused mayhem. Just goes to show you, like, stuff like that happens all the time on motorways. Like, I go to work a certain way, and I have to join a dual carriageway. It's actually, it's not really a dual carriageway, it's actually 3 lanes like a motorway. It is a motorway, to be exact. And everybody who's coming on tries to get from lane 1 to lane 2, and then from lane 1 to the one to get in, like the lane we're currently in, which is lane 1. You want to get into the middle lane, which is lane 2, or even into the third lane. And the third lane barely moves, the middle lane barely moves, but this lane, what I'm currently in, lane 1, it just floors. Like, honestly, it just goes like everybody's pulling in and getting out, and then, you know, you just like casually just keep going. It's just like, well, what's the point? Like, you know, use the lanes properly and it'll flow properly, but people just don't use the correct lanes. I find that a lot, actually. People don't use the lanes properly. Like, there's somebody this morning who decided to pull into in front of a lorry, like me right now. He was in lane 2, just, you know, following the car in front. Oh, actually, I need to go back in that lane. That lane comes to an end. He was just like, you know, chugging along with a car in front of him, keeping his distance a little bit, but he wasn't keeping like a lot of distance. Like, you could squeeze a car in, but it was just barely enough. And the guy just like pulled straight in. The next thing you know, his air horn's going off, and I'm just like, yeah, you shouldn't have really pulled in there, mate. Like honestly, that was a bit of a tight gap to put your car in, and he had to slam on. Obviously, like, yeah, like some people think like, oh yeah, lorries have air brakes and stuff like that. They're like really good. One thing about the weather today, it was raining and the road surface was very slick. Like, you know, like a lorry carrying a 10-ton load. Yeah, he's only going a few mile an hour. Like, he was going like less than 15 mile an hour. I was doing about like 8 and he was going a little bit faster than me. So you can imagine, yeah, stopping distance. He had enough stopping distance, take it that way. But no, little red, whatever it was, pulled in right in front of him and got a lovely blast of an air horn. And it was one of those idiots who goes from lane 1 to lane 2 on straight off of a junction. You know, straight on an on-ramp, straight into lane 2. Like, honestly, I really don't understand it. Like, I don't know if it's the same around, like, Europe and stuff like that, which I don't think it is. I think different parts of Europe have different road laws, but like especially like us where we drive on the left-hand side in the UK. If you guys are watching from like Europe or the States, like the natural resting position is actually lane 1, like the lane I'm currently in, and then like lanes 2 and 3 are for overtaking. So obviously lane 2 is to overtaking lane 1, and then lane 3 is for overtaking anything in lane 2. And some people don't understand that and just hog the lanes, like hit lane 2 and 3, just get hogged all the time. Like, I'm always that person what's trying to get back into lane 1 all the time. Just because I know like it's obviously the right lanes to go for. I need to be over. Because I know that lane's coming to an end. And then the next one we're taking off. Don't know if any... Nope, can't get over yet. That should be hashed. Might just kill the speed there a little bit. But yeah, I'm not sure if like in like the rest of Europe, if it's like the natural resting the natural resting place for like cars is like lane 1, which would be like the far right hand lane over in Europe, because they all drive on the right. Not sure if that's the same or not, but I don't know. Let me know if you guys are from Europe. I know like a few people do watch from Europe. I'm intrigued to know. In your country is, well, let me know what country you're from, and then let me know what the natural resting position is. I don't think it's called natural resting position, but I think over here it is. Alright, I'm trying to set my bloody cruise control up. There we go. I can do that. Drive a little bit like a... Well, hello. I slid there a little bit. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I did slide there a little bit. Ooh. I know with the Frosty Winter mod, I do have a bit turned on for the for like the slippery road conditions. So when it's snowing like this, I do believe the roads are a little bit more slick. Get over. There we go. But yeah, let me know which country you're from and which lane is the natural resting lane. Like, is it lane 1, like it is in like the rest of Europe? Because I know like over in the States, you've got lane 1 is like the slow lane for like grandmas, as they call them. Lane 2's for like a bit like you know, like the medium fast lane, like, you know, like you're trying to get somewhere a little bit faster than the grandmas. And then you've got lane 3, which is like for everybody who wants to go fast. The fast lane, but no, it's not like that over here in the UK. Like, yeah, the lane 2 and 3 are the faster and then faster lanes, but for the most part, you've got well, to be honest with you, lane 1 is also a fast lane. Like you can be going like speed limit or just below the speed limit. Like most of the time, it's like things like lorries and stuff like that in lane 1. Unless if they're in lane 2 because they're overtaken, which you can do. Sorry, I'm going back to yawning again. It's been a long day. I've had a full work day today, and it's late on a night, and yeah, I'm tired a bit. Been a very stressful day. This is me now chilling after that stressful day. Had a stressful weekend too, so very busy. Might have actually asked one of my friends some road questions, because like the roads over in the States, I ended up messaging one of my friends from the States while I was over in Florida last year. I was just like, what does this mean in you know, American road language, and yeah, he did teach me a few bits, and I did ask him a few questions. Mainly it was about a fire station. I think I might have mentioned it while I was over in the States, maybe. Like, the lights were like always flashing yellow around that fire station, and I was just like, well, it's like, what did that mean? I think if I remember rightly, what he said is the lane, it's flashing, so like if there's an emergency, you're supposed to stop and let like the emergency service vehicles exit, or something along those lines. But we're going uphill. Might be. We're struggling getting above 35 here. But yeah, I think that's what he said it was. It was like supposed to be along the lines of, if there's an emergency service vehicle coming out, you're supposed to stop at the lights and let them go do what they need to do. Well, like over here in the UK, we've got things like the like fire stations are built like on main roads. Like they've usually got some sort of like traffic lights which switch all of the junctions onto red and allows the allows the fire brigade to get through if they need to. That, or it's like a train crossing, same signs and everything. It's just for emergency service vehicles, and then they go off. Normally they're controlled by traffic lights as well, and then the traffic lights go off, and then yeah, everybody goes red, and they tend to clear the direction of traffic. Like say if they're coming out the fire station, they turn on the left. As soon as they come out the onto like the left road, what they'll do is they'll put all the traffic lights on the left hand side to green, just to allow the traffic to get out. Quite cool actually. There's a couple of those around near me. That, or they just pull out onto like a side road and then pull out onto the main road from there. Very interesting. How all that works. It's fun watching them come out as well. There's actually some good channels on YouTube which you can go watch, which have popped up in my feeds from time to time. I think we need to maintain this lane. I just realised there's like snow down here. There should be no snow in the middle of the road like that. Down there. I want to look past that. Yeah, we need to just continue straight here. It's actually nice being like awake during like the daytime as well to do this. How's our fuel looking? Yeah, it's fine. Can't remember who it was, but it was like emergency responder from, I can't remember which country he was from, but he was from some in Europe. He used to post like his emergency response calls, like where he would like you know, like race to the scene and stuff. It was quite cool. I used to tune into that every now and again. I think he stopped because of legal reasons or something like that. Like that's like I think he had like permission from the company and everything he worked for, but I think he had to stop for like legal reasons, because like he was like responding to like people's houses and stuff like that, and it was obviously, you know, he wasn't showing like addresses or anything, but like, you know, he was going from point A to point B where the emergency call was called in, and you would usually cut it like right as he got onto like the street, or like, you know, like you wouldn't see him like fully pull in. I think it was obviously a little bit obviously people could look it up and then see that emergency call to that person or whatever, and I don't know if like the records were obviously obvious to like whether a public record to where he got called out to and stuff, and people were figuring out which calls he was going on and stuff. I don't know, but think, yeah, I remember him stopping like a few years ago. It was like around COVID time. I remember it. Oh, you're joking me. Right as I dropped down below it, it literally found me. You son of a... I mean, I was struggling to get across the bridge. Sometimes I wish like the speeding fines were like what they were in real life. Like if you're going a little bit over, they're very lenient. In this game, they're just like, no, you're getting a fine. That's it. End of story. You're going over, you're getting a fine. Welcome to Kent. I also paid £6 along with a speeding fine of 100 and something. That was a very expensive crossing. Not going to lie. I think I actually need to be in the left-hand lane here. Yeah, I do. Getting behind this guy. It's trying to get these like narrow, straight streets. What you get down south. Bloody awful. Like, you tend to get them a little bit down south in the UK, like where they're not the best. Some of these are actually really good, especially I think like down south in this game is a lot better than up north. Like you would think like, you know, like up north, like Scotland area, it would be like well flushed out and look really good. So obviously that's where a lot of the sightseeing is, especially in this country, is up north. There's some good sightseeing down south, don't get me wrong, but you get a lot more of it up north, like especially like with the castles and few bits like that. Like it's like around where I live, like it's hard to not travel somewhere and go, oh, there's a, you know, an old castle over there or something, you know. It's very hard. Like there's a lot of history up here in the north of England, where I'm from. I like living in the north. It's one of my favorite places to be. More because it's more countryside than it is cities, and I don't like cities. I don't mind city people, I just don't like cities. Some people love cities and love driving around them and stuff like that. They find it so interesting. I am the polar opposite. There, we're remaining this one anyway. I was going to pull over and get in that lane, but we've actually been above here at one point. Looks like we got onto this motorway going opposite direction, by the looks of it. Keep on holding my controller like a PlayStation controller because I've been playing a lot of PlayStation games recently. Sorry, I've got the hiccups. I don't know what it is. I think it's just because I talk a lot. When I talk a lot, I tend to get hiccups. The tree needs trimming. Not sure how far away we are from our destination either. The map doesn't actually tell me. We're near Dover actually. I can see Dover on the map. Yeah, here we are. Welcome to Dover. We're not quite going to Dover. We're going near Dover, but also trying to remember, have I ever been there? I think, yeah, I have. I've been to Dover before. Trying to like remember, like I've been to a lot of places when I was younger as well, so it's just trying to like pull things out of me. I just like pull things out of like thin air, like going, have I been there? Have I been there? Yeah, I have. One thing I love about this game as well, like the attention to detail, like these cars aren't all in like a straight line. Like if you have a look at them, they're all like staggered at like different places on the road. I like that. Sort of like how it is in real life. I'm the type of person who drives slightly more towards the main line of the road, like sort of like how I do in this lorry. If you watch, try to get a little bit closer to sort of like the right hand side of the road a bit. Like I normally stick to about like here or so. Recruitment agency, nice, which means I can hire some more people eventually. Won't go a mile over, I'm speeding, I'm a bad man in this game's eyes. Right, go 60. That's 50. No, why? Oh yeah. No, I'm gonna shut up. I was gonna say something that was stupid. Ooh, lights change, very nice. We're actually getting lucky with some lights today, actually. Usually, I always hit all red. It's the same in real life, actually. I normally hit like all red lights nearly all the time in real life. It's like going to work or going to somewhere for work. Like the amount of times like you just, you know, you're going up to some lights and you go, oh, the green, and then you'll start getting a bit closer and they'll go red and you're just like, God damn it. Really? You just had to change? The part of the joys though, when you're driving, you gotta stop for red lights. Sorry, I'm yawning again. Been a long day. Been a busy day actually. There's a lot of IT work to do. I've got a lot of IT work to do. Well, for a while yet. Some days you just feel like it's endless. Oh, stop snowing. I like the snow. Bring the snow back. I like the white though, I love the trees. Okay, we're getting off here. We cannot go that way. I wish it would actually show you like the roads and stuff going a little bit further than they do. I'm just going to stick it in the right hand lane. Always put the handbrake on. Also still looking for my my wheel for this game as well. I keep on going back and checking all the time, like, oh, is it available yet? Is it available yet? And it is not available yet. It just seems to be like sold out constantly in the UK, the one I want. Eventually I will get it though. I can't wait. Wheel and pedals for this game, like, oh yeah. A few other games I actually really want to play. Like, it would probably make me play a few more games as well. I really want to get into like something like farming sim and stuff like that. Like, I've been playing it on and off in my personal time in the background for years now. I played it like at least like the last 4 games, I think. It is. Just in the background by myself. I was going to stream at one point, but just don't think the never thought like the viewers were there for it. Like, you guys, I don't think would enjoy it too much, but I don't know, maybe that's something I jump into Have like a recurrent series, like a couple of times a week, like ETS maybe. Right, see where they want it. Where do you want it? Oh, right there. Okay, I can do that. I can get that in quite easily, actually. That'll do. Easy peasy. Yeah, we're slowly getting XP now. It's not as rapid as it once was. Right, okay, let's go see if we can find somewhere where we can go park up. Actually, yeah, there's just a car park just around the corner. So I think what we'll do is we'll go down here and then we'll go up there and we'll go park up. And we'll go see if we can get any more jobs from anywhere local in the next one. But get going, shall we? There's our sweet trailer we just towed a little bit across the country full of propane. A lot of fun. One thing I really wish they did have in this game was like some more like country back road deliveries and stuff like that. Guess we're gonna go park in Lidl, eh? Alright. One thing if you didn't know about Lidl is actually I think that parking is full. Got 2 lorries in it, but can I squeeze in? Maybe. See if we can. Stick my head out the window just so I can. Whoa, where are we going? Oh, I didn't realize that we had rear steering on this thing as well. Here you can see that. There we go. Alright, parked up. Right, let's go ahead and sleep. We'll pick this one up in the next one. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one. If you guys have, please do hit the like button. If not, the dislike button's always right next door. And subscribe if you guys haven't already. Other than that, I'm going to end this one right here. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.
What the fuck are you doing, Morgan?